In, in the place where the Galapagos Islands used to be lies a special island called the Hawaii Islands. The Hawaiian Islands consist of 6 different islands, with the main island being Paroa, covering up most of Hawaiian Islands. This and we'll be exploring most of them because this is a sub-series for The Future is Wild. But we'll explore here. Meet the forest of Hawaii. Here in these strange forests, they are vines, flower vines, and strange creatures lurking. And this nightmare fuel creature, you may think it's a horror creature, and I've tricked you guys. But it's actually this thing. A Hawaiian raccoon. These are actually not true raccoons. They're most closely related to pine martens than they are to raccoons. If you don't know what a pine marten is, search that up. But these creatures somehow got their way from Europe or wherever they live to South America. Their big bushy tail allows them to conserve energy. And they surge in the niche of primates. And they help disperse seeds from the trees by eating flowers and fruits. They're omnivores though, so they also eat insects, eggs, small amphibians, and even small birds. And they also like to eat flower vines like this one. Flower vines are exclusively found in the Hawaiian Islands. They're and they're one of the few flower species, actually the only flower species that is exclusive to the Hawaiian Islands. And down here is Spruceateria. Spruceateria is a really strange creature in the Hawaiian Islands. They have 4 fingers, and they have claws on all of them. But the interesting thing that you already noticed is why one claw is huge compared to the other claws. Well, that claw is used for stabbing prey, or digging out trees, or carving them in search of grubs. But they also use this as a hunting tool to catch some smaller prey like rodents. And also interesting thing here is this thing. You may think it's a sail or a fin that allows them to swim, but no, that's actually a feather. They're actually the only. Oh God, they're actually the only they're actually the only reptile in the world other than birds to have a feather like this. Even though there's gonna be more in the future, they did the trend first and started it. But birds had the feathers first, but these things had them after. and they're the only reptiles that do not. They're the only reptile in the world that has a feather, other than birds. And what's so special about this feather? Well, to, it helps them to attract mates and also regulate their body temperature. But now we're gonna move a little bit diff. Here we can see all the islands. Here I'll say for later. Here I'll also say for later. Here I'll also say for later, but I lied to you. I'm not saving this for later. And this place is the Rock Plains. The Rock Plains are home to pelotons. Pelotons have took this niche. Oh, I got it. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. There. Oh no. Yeah. Pelagorns. I'm sorry if I completely forgot the name. Pelagorns are a strange creature because these evolved from penguins, and 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 since seals have gone extinct on these islands, they quickly took the niche because the Hawaiian raccoon was not gonna go to the water and take a stroll, even though they're really good swimmers. They they spend most of their time on land, and water is not really their thing, even though they can swim really good. Penguins took that niche and perfected it with a long neck, somewhat resembling a plesiosaur. If you still don't know what that thing is, you're missing out. But go search that up. They eat fish like this one, but this one is not interested in it for now. They love fish, shrimp, and even squid and jellyfishes. It consists most of their diet, but the predators is I'll show you later, guys. But last but not least, it is the Hawaiian iguana, marine iguana to be exact. These creatures are descendants from marine iguanas. These things live on the coast of Hawaii Islands. They actually live near the pelagorns. Pelagorns eat these things for food, but it's actually really rare because why go after this if there's fish everywhere? These things, Hawaiian marine iguanas, they eat algae, brown algae, and other sea plants, such as seaweed. They have the remarkable ability to smell seaweed by forcing bubbles out of their noses and literally touch algae, and then they breathe it back up. They sniff it back up, and they'll follow the scent. But it's always oxygen for them, so that's why they go up to the surface more. They cannot actually hold their breath for 1 hour. So can the pelagorn. And these things have a really compact stomach, and their legs are normal. But don't make fun of my drawing. Sorry, I was making the fourth wall for a second. Let's get back to the marine safari. And these creatures have really slide weighting scales. So their scales are barbed. So that means if we go this way, put them this way, you feel like a little resistance. But if you go this way, it feels completely normal. Most of the time, it doesn't happen. But this is actually a rare genetic thing that happens to them naturally. But it's really rare. But yeah. See you guys next time on the next Marine Safari. Peace.